I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love Pantera. Love them. Fucking love them. Love them. I got plenty more. I just can't find them. They're somewhere. No. You know what that was? That shirt was a dry rot shirt. And I didn't know what that meant at the time of buying it. It was some kind of fucking, like, there was a period of time when shirts were made in the, like, from late 90s up to, like, 2002. Something with, like, the dye that was used, and if you did not wash it ever, over time, it became really, really easy to, like, rip it and fuck up your washing machine or something like that. I thought the shirt was cool. Then I realized, like, oh, fuck, dry rot. There's nothing I can do with it. I really can't wear the shirt out because of its the high risk of me ripping it, and that would be embarrassing. So I was like, what else am I going to do with it? And that's right, yeah. We have on our hands this reformation. Most people are not calling it a reunion. It's not. This is nothing new by this point. It's old news coming out of my mouth. I'm just commenting on why I think it's cool, on why I think it's okay, on why I think it's okay and it's good. Look, I'm all for it, all right? I'm all for it. But it's a pretty big fucking video to make, you know, if you think about it. It's a big thing to imagine. I think that this could have been handled very, very poorly upon the notifying the world that some entity is gonna come back, is gonna appear, and it is gonna be known as Pantera. Not a vulgar tribute to Pantera. It's Pan-fucking-Terra. That's what you're gonna see. That's what we are seeing now on 3 flyers for live shows. That's how they're gonna reintroduce themselves. One of the ways I think they could have fucked this up royally from the beginning was, had they not released this graphic, okay, during the first press release, had they not released that graphic, Jesus Christ, look at how powerful that is, man. Fuck. Look at their faces. Look at Phil's face and Rex's. Zakk and Charlie don't look as intense as Phil and Rex, but that's okay. You know, they look committed. They look dedicated. They look like, you know, they're there to help. They're there to support. Phil and Rex, on the other hand, they have a mission to carry out. And that mission is for the brothers and for the fans. That was the perfect graphic to follow it up with, man. Fucking perfect. It was like these 2 graphics alone tell you something. And you know, you were probably very confused when you read the headline in some of these metal blogs, sites that said, it's official, Pantera to reunite. That's not a fair headline to, that's fake news right there, man. That ain't cool. But we've been hearing about it. We've been hearing about, you know, the discussion has existed for a long time. It's been who could replace Dimebag in a hypothetical scenario. Yeah, it hasn't been discussed for all that long with Vinnie, but, you know, you've heard it before. In the metal world, it's been a hotly debated topic, and now we finally know, and it's no surprise. It's Zakk Wylde, and what a perfect replacement, man. Perfect replacement. Perfect stand-in. And we got Charlie on the drums. I didn't know that Charlie and Vinnie were good friends. I do think Charlie's style matches Vinnie's quite closely, so I could say that we're going to see how they bring it. We already know, man. Those are 4 just very talented, very skilled, very kick-ass musicians right there. So I think that with those 2 graphics alone, it you know, one of them doesn't have any words on it. The press release didn't really say all that much, but then the second graphic did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. 6 words say it all, okay? Reminds me of that song Ozzy on the first Super Joint. 6 words meant to, I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can. Sex was meant to... I think it's 6 words. But Phil and Rex's face, really say what the second graphic says without having any text on theirs. For the brothers, for the fans. This is not, I don't think. This is, any sort of like a cash grab. I think if you're Anselmo and you're at the stage in your life where it's like he's done a lot of what I would imagine, of what he has wanted to do. This is not about money. This is truly for the fans. It's paying tribute to 2 men that, again, I don't know anything beyond what everybody else not in the Pantera professional circle knows. I only know it's been out there in the articles, in Rex's book, that's it. And when I've heard Phil speak on it before. So maybe the true story is very different from what we all know. But I have a feeling that, this is going to be something that is like spiritually cathartic, I think, for Anselmo. Maybe he's dealt with that years ago, but if I were in his position, this would be like, all right, I'm paying tribute to 2 men that I left off on very bad terms with, and this is making me feel better about it. Okay, And I think it was a similar scenario for Rex as well. I don't know that he left off on, the best terms with the brothers. So for him, it's probably the same thing, right? And for the other 2, for Zakk, for Charlie, those guys seem like stand-up individuals. Like they're not, they don't just see dollar signs. I mean, maybe they do. I don't think they do. I wouldn't charge them with that. But I think that as far as like the entertainment value that's going to be associated with this, if you're one of those younger people and you don't really care about the fact that it's not Dime and Vinnie, you just want to see Anselmo scream his head off to Pantera songs along with Rex. You know that he was an original member and you have trust that Zakk Wylde is going to be able to do justice. Then, you want to go because it's going to be a good time. Here's the fucking thing that I'm really struggling with. I'm trying to come to terms with and everything. The first date is down in South America at Hell and Heaven Fest. However, the next 2 dates are a part of Knotfest, which is the festival that is organized and headlined by Slipknot. You are a Pantera something and you're playing underneath, of all bands, Slipknot? Fuck, dude. Man. You see, Pantera was everything that, those bands, Slipknot, and all those, new metal bands. And I happen to think that, the king of all the, that Slipknot, man, I think pretty much ripped off every other new metal band. I just don't hear a shred of originality in that band, and I never have. And their sound was really everything that Pantera was not, that Pantera was against. The whole, trend kill, I don't think stopped with just, alternative music. No, it was any... Man, I gotta say, that fucking shirt that I ripped open, Jesus Christ, man, I read that it can, the fibers and shit can, fucking get in your face or something like that, and, irritate your fucking nose while mine is irritated right now. Jesus Christ. So, what the fuck are they doing playing underneath Slipknot? And the other crazy part about it is that, here's the thing. If I'm Corey Taylor, I understand. I know why they're playing Knotfest. It's a business decision. Knotfest is a big draw. A lot of people show up to it. A lot of money is made at that thing. So, okay. But I think it goes back to 25 years ago. Anselmo ain't no way he's playing underneath a band like Slipknot. No fucking way. No, man. It's going to be Pantera Fest. It's Pantera Fest at that point. But then Priest is kind of the same thing. Priest, I think the second date of this festival is a week later, something like that. Priest is on that bill. How the fuck is Priest gonna play under Slipknot? I get it, they're a part of Slipknot's festival and everything. No, man. That's Judas Priest Fest at that point. Give them the headlining slot. And if I'm Pantera, I'm playing underneath Priest. But, you know, what do I know, right? I'm totally cool with this project. I'm excited for it. I think that you're going to be able to close your eyes and not tell the difference between Zakk and Vince, Zakk and Dime and Charlie and Vince. I think they're going to do it justice. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll fuck it up big time, and they'll be the laughing stock of the metal world. It'll be just, you know, the biggest disappointment, the biggest surprise, something like that. This is a hard video to make, man. And I came into it thinking that, like, oh, it's going to be easy. I can have so many opinions on this, and it's tough, man. And I think it's difficult because it's like, you know, I don't know, man. Who knows, man? This video could be a big fucking train wreck disaster, and I'll tell you this much, man. If there's anything I regret about this video, it's tearing up that fucking shirt. Fuck, man, the friggin' particles of this dry rot shit. Whoa. Yeah, got into my nose and are irritating it. Let me know your thoughts. If you like what I have to say, maybe you give this video a thumbs up. If you disagree, tell me. You know, you might change my mind. We'll see. If you liked hearing me bullshit about it, if you like hearing somebody bullshit about metal music or something, hit the subscribe button, right? Why not?